Ué, estamos en el capítulo. El otro, el anterior fue el 6. Este yo creo que es el 7.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the council. Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
No, no sirve.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Y yo digo que no. Consejo. Stupid idiots. Viene. Que me voy. Me voy. Me voy.
That guy's up to something.
Sí, que me voy a llamar a esta misión.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Huh?
Why are you so interested in the keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep. Don't get coy. I know what I saw. I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
¿Por qué no?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
¿Qué mentiras?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Ya me arriesgo.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
Sí.
I don't even know who you are.
Soy de la Alianza.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this.
Misiones.
It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
¿Por qué haces esto?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Muy bien, buena pregunta.
I should get going then.
A mí también me da cosa.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Y aquí va el primero. Si no estoy mal, son 21. Vamos a empezar a escanear.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants. Commander,
¿Qué onda? Sí, este va a ser casi otro de episodios que apenas me habían dejado cois. Que me cierro los hocico y nos ponemos.
The Asari, the second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellion several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Muy buena información, aquí no hay nada mal.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel.
Simón, esto ya me lo dijeron. Ahí no hay nada más.
no, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Vamos a escanear todo tu keeper que hable por aquí. Eso espero que está ahí enfrente de esta cosa. Esa parrancha, esa pinche guía que está ahí. Voy a hacer mis mamufias.
Maybe.
everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the council knowing?
Maybe the council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No, and I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
What are those cherry trees?
Son carnitas. Yo voy a enseñar diplomático. Estoy escaneando keepers, pero no le moleste, aquí no hay. Yo a la diplomacia, la mierda de la diplomacia, madre de Dios. Ah, pues a la miércoles, pinche. Acostumbra uno a decir eso, mira. Dice sin malas palabras con costumbre. Censurarme y almorzarlo. Ya van 3. Creo que es inmediatamente que salgo aquí así. Joder. Ya no hay nadie más con quien hablaba. Vamos a ver el chisme. ¿Qué onda? Suena muy lujosa, Oye, los pasos vas a ir. Esta vez sí solo cumple los 40 exactos a chorizo, lo dejo. Indicaciones del presidio. A todas las situaciones, es rápido. Abrazos al presidio. A ver que ya me dio primero. I'm going.
Saren's one of their best allies, so the natural they take his blood, ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his geth troopers.
Yo siento que no tiene mucho volumen, esperen, si no voy a echar. A veces tengo que echar 22 porque los diálogos tienen que oír bien. Sí, yo también detesto la política, la verdad. Por eso, I love you. ¡Ya llegamos! Así que órale, no me jodas. Voy a escanear este keeper, si te me pones al cuento. ¡Vete a la verga! Desde el inicio hay que hacerlo, muy bien.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Y ahorita ya no me lo dice.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Así que me llevo 4 a huevo. Así que con este ya no me molesto. Así que ahorita tengo varias. La ciudadela examina los cuidados, con suerte sale muy bien. La ciudad del corredor sombrío. Encontrar pruebas que desenmarcar lo relacionado al hielo. Muy bien, ve al antro de Chorro en los distritos inferiores. ¡Voy al antro de Chorro! Entonces, en distritos inferiores vamos a ver el mapa. Primero voy a hacer lo de Carlos, después voy a hablar con Barlabón. Hoy sí tenemos misiones chidas. Sí, yo creo que con la de Carlos se llama alguna buena. Espérenme, sí, mejor primero voy por Carlos porque las pruebas contundentes las conseguimos. Con permiso, hijo monchito, y se fue a tomar un cafecito en mi siguiente vuelta a la ciudadela. Voy a venir a buscar keepers.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the enkindlers to be spread.
Muy bien, ¿qué pasa aquí?
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Un permiso. Reglas de permiso.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables and keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Bueno. Déjame hablar con
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You
Si no,
are
le voy a
certainly welcome
conseguir
to
el
try.
permiso a este bro. ¿Qué onda, hermano?
Do you desire to learn of the enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Así no soy.
Is this really how you want to represent the enkindlers? The truth of the enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Bueno. Puedo pagar tu permiso, no me alcanza la dignidad.
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you? Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
Guapo, le voy a dar. Órale.
150 credits. This should cover you. This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the enkindlers.
Ayudando a los compas.
This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
Ah, muy bien, ya lo hice. Sí. Soy hermoso.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
No hay de qué, hermano.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Ya me diste.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Ya yo. Ah, bueno, me dijeron, me sirve, pero tengo. Estoy lleno. Ya. Ya lo hice. Hermosa, tengo códice. No, pero aquí estoy viendo un creeper. Que se me vaya quedando los que ya voy analizando, sí. Me pierdo después. Así que vamos al antro de chorro. A los distritos.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Sí, quiero que me protejan, porque si no, no voy a vivir a una colonia. Me caigo. Ya llegamos. Tiene música en el ascensor. Qué bonita música. Y ya llegué, mis bros, camaradas, compas, como se llame.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Y muy bien, yo estaba chequeando aquí que hay con hablar. Hola, mis bros.
Never been a real fan of crowds.
Bueno,
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
la verdad no sé, pinche tráfico. Lo vengo de la chamba, no Manchester. Y es que nada más son 3 kilometritos y se hace 2 horas para ir a su
You
chamba.
think it's expensive to live here?
Sí, la verdad es que es muy caro los distritos. Espérate. O sea que este solo es un paso. Déjenme guachar. No hay nada más aquí, no hay nada que me haya perdido. De aquí vine. Son los oficiales de Sixeo. Al presidio, pues sí.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Jeje. Latinaste. Vamos por la acción. Vamos a hablar con Garros. Ok, después me tienen varias cosas.
So, Williams,
Así que
you
yo
happy
sé.
you signed on with Commander Shepard?
I'm not sure, Lieutenant. Every time I think I have a handle on things, the universe banks hard to port.
Well, don't let anybody know. A big gun and a confident attitude will get you through a lot in life.
O eso, teniente. Me andas comiendo el mandado, Muy bien, aquí hasta dónde controle la puerta, aquí es donde es. Aquí es un balde de mala muerte, No, bueno, aquí vengo después. Bueno, voy a avanzar con lo de los keepers. Venga, señor, lo voy a escanear y allá vamos hacia el antro de Chora, pero me da flojera, así que vamos.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
Tal vez van a 1000 por hora ahí. Son como las motos de pinche que van a ir. Y después, ¡pam! Estampado. Muy bien, vamos, aquí tenemos un buen yate.
Fake place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
Muy bien.
This isn't a station. It's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first. Sir.
That will be enough, Chief.
At ease, Lieutenant. Can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn straight you can't.
Ready to move out, sir.
Oh, I just can't.
You think it's expensive to live here?
No, caro. Carísimo. Ve que les dije que. Y aquí empiezan los higos. Es buen diálogo. Es buen diálogo. Con esto ya. Ya. ¿Qué mierda iba a decir? Es una estupidez, pero ya no se me viene. Ya. Mi corazoncito ya sintió algo, carajo. Así que vamos al antro de chorro que queda allá. Pero yo que soy rebelde vengo para acá. En este centro médico vamos a venir, pero después. Así que ahorita aquí vamos a hacer la academia de 6C, pero no hay nada. En el público, muy bien. Con esto tenemos más códice, otro keeper, cuidado. Y oficial Lang. ¿Qué onda, oficial Lang?
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right?
Yeah.
I saw the monument at Aku's. They got a whole section about you there. It's a miracle you survived.
Looks
like you have a fan. I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Bueno, vamos a preguntar.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club that just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
Oh yeah. Los Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Los Spectres, Arkin.
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
Muy bien, gracias.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
¿De aquí hacia dónde vamos? Solo voy a ver. A la academia. Aquí no necesitamos ir por ahorita. ¿Qué? Tal vez sí nos dan misiones, pero no necesito sus misiones. Venga, me chopa un hueco.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué tranza?
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Claro, muchas
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Bueno. ¿Por qué yo?
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Aku's when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
Bueno, entonces, fuentes de información.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Va a pasar los papeles.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Bueno, no hay clavo.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Bueno, se me pegó un poco. Control de la puerta. ¿Aquí hacia dónde vamos? Necesito ir al antro de chorro.
Too many lights, too much noise.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
La miren nomás esas gráficas, y es una ciudad esta cosa. Está chingón, la verdad. Sí, me gustaría vivirme
I don't sell this pond.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one terrain from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry. I can't.
What do you...
Can't help you.
No puedo comprar nada. Pero sí puedo escanear este Keeper. ¿Qué onda, hermano? Cliente bonus.
Best place on this board to buy upgrades.
Simón, voy a ver qué me vende.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies.
¿Sí?
Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed. It doesn't matter. Pharaohs? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon.
Ah, bueno.
But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Muy bien, vale. Novaria.
What can you tell me about
Ah, si
Novaria?
tenía algo en el códice, ahorita lo vale.
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
Pharaohs.
I'd like to know more about Pharaohs.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Well, I'm sure he's fine.
La neta te voy a decir que no, pero no quiero, che.
Show me what you've got.
Mala leña.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Sí, ay cabrón, pero esos precios, loco. No me jodas. Solo esto me sirve, así que... Gracias, señor. Me sirvió de gran ayuda, el carajo. No, yo no soy. Corre. Vamos a leer nuestro códice.
Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta Cluster. 2/3 of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population. Novaria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Novaria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Novaria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Novaria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from council law. By special arrangement, Citadel special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the executive board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, it is understandable that Novaria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.
Me parece. Secundario tengo tecnología. Comunicaciones de administración. Ahorita me toca a mí leer. Aunque las boyas permiten una transmisión rápida, el ancho de banda disponible es finito si tenemos en cuenta los millones de virus que pueden estar intentando pasar un mensaje por una boya en concreto. En este momento es normal que el acceso a la red esté organizado por prioridad. El Consejo de la Ciudadela y los espectros tienen prioridad absoluta. Si está usando todo el ancho de banda, el resto deberá esperar. Los gobiernos individuales y sus ejércitos son la siguiente prioridad. En tiempos de guerra, las comunicaciones civiles pueden sufrir retrasos de horas o incluso días. Las agencias de inteligencia estudian estos retardos de los diferentes sistemas para predecir concentraciones militares. Una vez hechas las necesidades de los gobiernos y sus ejércitos, el resto del hecho de base se vende al mejor postor. Los grupos periodísticos, en especial las emisoras de noticias, compran las mayores prioridades para proporcionar a sus espectadores la información más. Son las corporaciones que necesitan información actualizada y capacidad de respuesta, como por ejemplo instituciones financieras y las firmas de inversión. También invierten grandes cantidades en accesos prioritarios. Los fondos conseguidos por la venta del ancho de la banda se dedican al mantenimiento y la expansión de la infraestructura de comunicaciones, que todas las personas con un CPU tienen garantizado un acceso gratuito y ilimitado a Internet. Son las últimas a la hora de repartirse el ancho de banda, por lo que quizás deben esperar a que sus solicitudes se procesen. Operaciones de reventa de ancho de banda usan capital de inversión para adquirir bloques de acceso de alta prioridad y ponerlos a disposición de suscriptores de pago. No me jodas. Ahí está capitalismo.
You think it's expensive to live here?
Carísimo. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué me querías
You're
decir?
Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Oh, pues el placer es mío, hermano.
Nice to meet you. And you are? My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Antenazo intentaba ayudar.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
No hay problema, órale, te lo firmo, órale. Con amor, Shepard.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Muy bien, conéctame. Esto ya lleva 10. Ya tengo que hacer ahorita lo más que todo. Ir a hablar con este pendejo del antro de chorra. No sé qué es tu antro de chorro. Tenemos acceso a los distritos. ¿Qué me dicen?
Not really my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Muy bien, vamos a hablar con este compa. ¿Qué onda, bro?
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yes.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Objetos estándar, no me alcanza para los amabolas. Güey, bajar esos precios, por favor, estoy pobre. Nada, bueno, licencia, así tal vez le compro el compa de la nave porque estoy valiendo cacahuate. No tengo dinero. Para la mantenida no cargo yo console. ¿Y lo bro? No lo voy a hacer de aquí, ¿hacia dónde voy? Aquí voy a este callejón oscuro de mala muerte. Hoy se voy al antro de chorra, la misión. Vamos a curarnos antes de que...
That's him.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Cómo que asesinos? ¿Quién invitó a los asesinos? Chorizos, ¿qué hacen aquí? ¡Asesino! ¡Asesino! ¡Tirarlo al chorizo! Cubre esa cabeza, tipo. ¡Ah! 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 ¡No! Lo malo, que me regresan hasta el inicio. O por ahí bien dicho, guardando. Ya ni sé. ¡Me cago! ¡Me cago! Ah, pues es una forma de decir que... ¡Puta madre! Uy. Ahora me vuelvo a poner loco.
A lot of traffic here. How fast do you think those cars are going?
¿A qué velocidad voy a matar a estos imbéciles ahora? Ese carnitas, este. ¡Puro headshot! Vamos a tirar al chorizo, compa. Ahora le tienes escopeta, pero a mí no hay clavo. ¡Órale! ¡Selecciona esa mierda! Ahí está, ya, sáquese de aquí. Que vaya bien, muertito. Nadie oyó los disparos. Yo digo que no. Nadie escuchó los disparos aquí. Nadie. ¿Qué onda? Ya se calmó la cosa.
See why this place is so popular. It's got quite the view.
Put your tongue back in your mouth before we trip over. A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men doing over half-naked women, shaking their asses on the stage. Does it look funny or sad?
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
A los cuates sí se la ven. ¡Órale! ¡Órale! Muy bien, ya.
I got business here, but not with you.
Tengo dos misiones aquí. Primero voy a hablar con este torpe.
Back off, Rex. Fisk told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fisk's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have nothing to work with.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
¿Sí? Esta cosa no la había visto, la verdad. Solo voy a hablar con este pendejo y ya. Y luego la secundaria, la secundaria un poquito más voy a esperar porque necesito llenar mi virtud. Y si sale algo el diálogo, pues voy a dejar.
You think it's expensive to live here?
Sí, va a ser bastante carísimo. Bueno, vamos a ver, atiéndeme. Un traguito.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can.
Bueno. Bueno, ¿cuándo es mi turno? Muy bien, ¿no?
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Quizás puedas.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is. You gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
¿Qué secreto, hermano?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor. And then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Must have heard he was going back there.
Muy bien.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Solo este diálogo.
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. Military loves brown nosers.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Bueno. Seguridad de la ciudad.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
You got off easy, if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Bueno, sí, se te mete un tiro, muñeca.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Ya le pregunté todo y adiós nomás.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go.
Así que muy bien, voy a hacer una cosa antes de irme. ¡Oh, oh, oh! Relajaste. Así que esperemos. ¡Ah! 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 Bueno. Bueno, así que sentarse, me echaron de mal modo, marcharse, ya me voy pues. Pero vamos a preguntar algo.
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
Hasta aquí el episodio.